Hi, I'm Derry Finkelday and I want to introduce you to our big book of buyer behaviour. For technology companies, it's becoming increasingly clear over the last few years that how you market and sell is as important, if not more important, than what you market and sell. And therefore you need to know as much about your customers and prospective customers as possible. We've been getting so many questions about buyers, we thought it was time to give you one place to come and find the answers, and thus this big book, a compendium of our research on who enterprise technology buyers are and what they want. In this video, we touch on the highlights. You can find more detail in the attached big book. Gartner has been studying B2B technology buying behaviour for many years. In all cases, the patterns that appear are consistent. The data in this book reflects a wide variety of studies across both technology and other types of B2B buying practices. We also look at what needs to change. We give you links to more information so you can drill down on the detail with our teams. Understanding the new patterns and rules will enable you to craft effective go-to-market motions that will lead to the achievement of high-quality deals, and that translates into more success for you and your customers. First, organisations buy, not individuals. In B2B, you will nearly always be dealing with a buying team. Organisational practices and perspectives override individual stakeholder preferences. But getting to an organisational consensus can be hard. The average tech purchase involves between 14 and 23 people, with a mix of active and occasional participants. Many of the people on these teams may not be traditional IT resources. They live in the business and bring a different perspective to technology buying. For example, 80% of those senior industry line of business people are in operations or product roles. Many vendors have recognised this and come to us looking for help to shift their focus to selling to the business. They're thinking in terms of either or. But if you think you can bypass central IT, think again. IT professionals remain important buying group stakeholders along the whole decision cycle. They sit both in the central IT organisation and also increasingly in the business units. When selling technology, outcomes matter to the business. How those outcomes are achieved, technology, matters to technologists. You have to sell to both dimensions. In fact, while counterintuitive, you actually want multiple stakeholder groups in your buying team. It makes for better quality deals. And high quality deals are those that are good for both you and the customer. Your customers may not have figured this out. You should encourage them to do so. Gartner defines a high-quality deal as a situation where customers feel that they are achieving the value they expected and they either didn't compromise on their ambitions or purchased what they consider to be a premium solution, so a win-win. Second, today nothing significant is bought without a business case. Technology purchases signify cost and change. Increasingly, organisations need to see evidence that this investment will have a measurable impact on their metrics. This is particularly acute during times of crisis, but we don't expect the increased levels of scrutiny to abate when we return to growth. The prevalence of operations roles means you need to show impact on operations. Your customers are building business cases. The easier you can make that for them, the easier your sale will become. Third, and often not well understood, value exists in a hierarchy. The key is to show how your offering impacts organisational level objectives, which can also unite diverse stakeholders in the buying group. Business participants care about outcomes that are relevant to their function. IT cares about technology and its implications for security, integration and maintenance. But there are often multiple business participants with competing priorities. A pharma company is considering a blockchain application for supply chain visibility. The initiative owner has been assigned by the Chief Supply Chain Officer, who with their team is looking at what their options are and running the day-to-day project. At the same time, there are multiple interested parties looking for numerous benefits. You need to focus on what's going to unite them. That occurs at the enterprise level. Focusing on this will also make it easier for you and your stakeholders to show why this investment needs to be prioritised now. Even as businesses invest more and more in technology, many struggle to buy effectively. From effective team formation, managing complexity, to dealing with competing priorities, buying is never easy. This is a challenge for you, but it's also an opportunity. Winning vendors make it easier for buyers to buy. You can help buyers buy by sharing with them the practices of your other successful customers. You can help them not only to build confidence in their buying process, but concurrently help them visualize the steps to change, to capture value from the investment. You can encourage best practices in decision making. In fact, behave as though you were part of the decision team, equally invested in a good decision and a good outcome. Sell the why and the how. Build a better business case. Unite stakeholders around shared view of values and help customers overcome their buying challenges by working to reduce complexity in the decision. Winners win with their customers, not in spite of them, and this pays dividends with renewal and growth opportunities. Dive into the big book and start your journey towards better buying.